is blessed. I'm here to tell you monumental blessings. And woe unto your enemies. Verse 20. Blessed are you, O Israel, and blessed is your progeny. For all of you will be called the patriarchs to the end of age and of the epochs, and are the people of the lineage of the servants of God. Blessed is the nation which will strive for your purity and will see your good works. Blessed is the man who will remember you on the day of noble festival. Blessed is the one who will perform acts of mercy in honor of your several names, and will give someone a cup of water to drink, or will come with a offering to the sanctuary, or will take in strangers, or visit the sick and console their children, or will clothe a naked one in honor of your several names. Such a one will neither lack any of the good things of this world, nor life everlasting in the world to come. Moreover, whoever will have caused the stories of your several lives and sufferings to be written at his own expense, or will have written them by his own hand, or will have read them soberly, or will hear them in faith, or will remember your deeds, such persons will have their sins forgiven and their trespasses pardoned, and they will go on account of you and your progeny into the kingdom of the heavens. That is huge. All because of what walk did Jacob have? What walk? A tumultuous walk. Battles day and night. Friend, have you ever battled every day and every night? Laban was a sorcerer. Jacob was under extreme witchcraft. I'm not making this up. I know y'all think I talk about witchcraft a lot, because I do, because it's real. Jacob was living with the most powerful sorcerer at the time, who didn't want him to leave, who was milking Jacob for everything Jacob had. All of Jacob's gifts, Laban was benefiting from. And when Jacob left, you know he was getting attacked. You know he was getting attacked while he was with Laban as a control mechanism to keep him sedated in a daze so that he doesn't think of leaving. So that it slows down his work ethic so that he doesn't produce things for himself that he only produces for Laban. This is what these people do. But anybody else would have called Jacob lazy. They would have said he's not motivated. They're not knowing the extreme levels of sorcery this man is fending off. Because they don't understand that the anointing of God fends it off. It never takes root. Jacob stayed with Laban as long as Jacob stayed with Laban because he needed to. He had a debt to pay off, a spiritual debt that all the accusers that come to God and say, oh, you're showing those humans favor again, you're giving them chances, you're doing... Jacob had to pay off that debt. Because it was wrong what happened to Esau. Even though Esau wasn't the appropriate person for the role, he got the opportunity to stand in the role. He used the wrong spirit. It disqualified him. But God could not change God's law. He needed it to act out in the way it did. Jacob needed to do what he did to Esau. But that did not give Jacob the ability to not feel the brunt of his actions. He had to pay the price. And he paid it. And he's under spiritual attack at levels y'all don't even understand. Y'all couldn't handle, you couldn't even handle knowing it. You couldn't, let alone dealing with it. You could not. And he has no one to tell it to. But potentially Rachel. Rachel. And she loves him so much, she takes her father's idols, his power source, on behalf of her husband. Supernatural love. Two people that have something very much so in common. I leave my father and my mother's house and I cling unto you. It's me and you. Mm. And this is why God will bless Jacob the way he did.